Welcome back to Bleach Anime Review, episode number 28. This I'm reviewing it's the 17th episode of... 17th? I think it's more like 18th. 17th. 17th episode of Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War, which is also the 383rd episode of the anime, Heart of Wolf. That is literally the name of this episode. This episode adapts from... Okay, here's what it adapt from. Pages 15 and 17 of chapter 555. The entirety of chapters 556, 557, chapter 558, pages 1 through 19. 559, pages 1 through 17, and 15 and 19. And chapter 560, 1 through 6. There's a few different things going on here. One, of course, one part of the ending of this episode does have a return of two characters, which I'll probably get to later, basically in a future episode. I should go with Ichigo first. You see a post-credit scene. Mostly put his scene as this. He's just basically trying to consume, basically it's him finishing up this test that he's been on for about a couple episodes now, where he's basically struggling to absorb this power of the king, and he goes to the gate and goes next challenge, and that is it for Ichigo the whole episode. My only guess is the reason why they put him in this post-credit stuff for Ichigo, because he's not in the chapters. This is complete additional stuff here. So they're thinking, okay, Toshiro's on the episode, so we basically have the whole episode focus on Shojin, the captain of squad, I believe it's not 5. He is the captain of... Shinji Kamaru. He's the captain of Squad 7. Yeah, where he comes back, and of course Momo's here as well. First time in about a couple episodes she's been seen. She saves her captain, Shinji, from... Babita. Yeah. Saves, and of course he comes in and saves her. Of course she's wearing the armor. He's like, come on, dog. He showed me that face. And eventually, basically, with a blow of the armor revealing, he's human. Yes, Shojin is human. And you're probably thinking, wait, how is this possible? I thought he was a wolf. Well, it's explained a little bit about the backstory related to the Wolf Clan, that they were originally part of some kind of other world. They got banished to hell, and then they got, sent to Soul Society. And he wanted to do this particular technique called the Jujin technique, where all he had to do was surrender his heart, rip his own heart out, put it in this sake cup, and, basically surrender to him, in a way. And, the heart starts filling up as it goes. I will get to what happens with the heart. So, he basically uses his Bankai form in the episode of Battle Bamiti, able to defeat her in the episode. And then, by the way, showing he has no heart, then he says, oh yeah, he can't die with his human form. And then eventually he loses his ability to be in human form, transforms into a wolf, and then, of course, the giant wolf swallows his heart. Yep. That's what happens to it. And then, of course, it picks him up. And he does a little bit after this, from what I've read. Yeah, but he's done. He is completely done. He does not play any more role in this story. He's basically the first captain completely taken out here. So, by the way this happens, he turns into a wolf, full like a regular wolf, when he's basically in front of, Yamauchi's palace. We all see, Urikawa, where he is basically going to two people were defeated. One is the robot, the other is somebody else. And Barbarita is confronted by basically her co-workers. And in the case of Sosui, where he's still confronted by B, where B basically is the first bear, but can be the second one that he's called back to deal with something else. And you're probably thinking, is there anything else in this episode? Well, there's basically, the 3 guys took on the masked men last episode. Supposed to beat him, of course, he gets up, and then he proceeds to pin one of them, 1, 2, 3, and you see he's like, oh, there's 2 lights, but I gotta figure what they are. And Then, of course, basically, he can be us. And then we have 2 squad captains show up. Yes, 2 squad captains. And the 2 squad captains are, get this, you're going to love this. Kenshi Morgara, the one who was lieutenant, basically got the inspiration for the tattoo on his face. The other is Ranjiro Urogoski, who is the captain of Squad 3. Yeah, he's the current one. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, this guy basically was get this, he was part of the Vizards. Yep, he was part of the Vizards, and yeah, he was reinstated. Apparently post time skip. Yeah, he was reinstated as a captain. Yep. So you have the captains of squads. Well, I think it's 6. No, it's 3 and 9. So it's like 2 former Vizards taking on a member of the Quincy's. This looks interesting. And that's how the episode ends. Really good episode. Love it. And can you believe we're only about, I think, like 4 episodes into this second batch episode so far. Yeah. I think there's about 6 more left. Yeah, I think it's 6 more. Because I think that, actually not 6 more. Well, like, I think it's like 9 more left. Because I think it's supposed to be 13 episodes. And going to episode 26, we got about 9 more left, and then we're done. Yep, just 9 more to go. Yep. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Took a few. Next up will be 2 comic corners, and then it's gonna be Eden Zero. And I probably will have time to go back to watching One Piece. Okay, next video. Bye.